While Cleopatra made bathing in milk popular amongst women, Dubai is taking this age-old ritual one step further by using camel milk. Essential Soaps is a Dubai-based soap manufacturer that makes handmade soaps using camel milk and essential oils due to their vital immune properties and cosmetic benefits.
There was a reason I chose camel milk soaps. I mean, milk soaps generally are very good for the skin. You just have to go back to the old stories of Cleopatra bathing in ass's milk. I mean, there was a reason for it. The thing about camel's milk is that it is extremely rich in AHAs and vitamins, and these are products that are very expensively put into a lot of face creams. And the soap making process doesn't seem to destroy the essential goodness of the camel's milk. So what you get with the soap is it's very emollient and particularly good for people with psoriasis, with eczema, and find the soap is probably one of the few things that they can actually use on their skins.
The soaps are made using a centuries-old process called cold process soap making.
The actual making of the product is a very age-old process where you take oils and mix them with a caustic solution, and that has a chemical reaction with the oil and causes what's called saponification. So very simply what we do is we mix the camel's milk up with what's a caustic agent, which is lye. We heat everything up to a very exact temperature because we want to keep this very pale colour. We heat up the oils, we mix them all up together in great big vats, and then we have to stir it till it reaches something called trace. Once the soap gets to trace, we add our essential oils, and then after that we pour into great big molds. They stay in the molds depending on the size of the mold for 24 to 48 hours. We then cut the soaps, and then the soaps need to stand all separately to air and cure, because the product as it comes out of the mold is still caustic. Which means you can't use it on your skin. But after 4 to 6 weeks, the saponification process completes and you get the most beautiful bar of hard soap.
Although the learning process took Stevie a long time to master, she only started officially selling essential soaps 18 odd months ago.
I've always been really interested in soaps, and I was in Australia about must have been 3 or 4 years ago, and I went to this amazing soap factory. It was astonishing. And my husband and I, funny, we looked at each other and I said, oh, I want to do that in Dubai. I went on a soap making course in London, and then I had to come back and learn how to make camel milk soaps because there's no books published on camel milk soaps. And that took a while actually. That was a long learning process for me, is to learn how to physically make the soaps. We try to keep the product as pure as possible in terms of the ingredients. So what we have is a range of 8 soaps in terms of fragrances, and we've just started making one unscented variety now. But we've just made a test set for a perfumer here in Dubai who makes the most beautiful local scents.
Starting a company in Dubai has been a challenge for Stevie given the nature of her business and the fact that she makes the soaps from home. However, she does believe that a little bit of outside help can go a long way.
I have to say the officialdom was at sometimes overwhelming, and I thought it was just never going to happen. What did happen to me, which was very lucky, is I met a woman from a company who specifically, they help companies do startups. And she went down to the municipality and spoke to them on my behalf. And it was really after their intervention that we got permission to start the company. So my advice is actually spend the money and use a good set-up company.
At the moment, Essential Soaps currently markets and sells its products online via their website and at the Artisans of the Emirates Craft Market, also known as Arte. Besides being available in a few gift shops across the UAE, the brand aims at focusing on the gift sector to establish a niche market. Sandra Merkelia, MyDubaiMyCity.com.